An Irish twist. Now, a big part of the cultural experience is, of course, the music. And our next story takes us to Feirste in West Donegal, a place where there is a wealth of musical talent. Millions of albums made by local artists have been sold over the years. And now there's a very special CD on the market. It was made by local artists, some of them world famous. And it was made in a local studio. Agus fad son bhahasan cheiliúradh.
Rann Feirste, for generations a favourite with Irish language students. This townland of just 350 people in the heart of the Donegal Gaeltacht is steeped in an exceptional wealth of Irish heritage, poetry, music and song.
For me, when I was visiting here, Ranafast, where my mother's from, and I would be dragged around the houses listening to these ancient people telling stories and singing. I must admit I didn't have a huge interest at the time. It was later in life that I developed the interest in it. Within a 3 or 4 mile radius of this area, of this spot here, artists have sold about 100 million CDs in the last 30 years. Talking about Enya, Clannad, Alton, Daniel O'Donnell, and bands that myself and my brother would have been involved with. And each of those artists were listening to the songs on this CD, and they grew up singing them as well. And not only that, some of these songs are still in their repertoire.
That repertoire comes from the centuries-old treasure chest of stories and songs in Rann Feirste, and the CD Manus is talking about is a collection of those songs produced entirely locally, which is raising funds for the local national school and a new community and enterprise centre.
Very simply, a number of us were talking about the importance of the rich cultural tradition Ranafast had, and especially the song. And we thought, you know, we're very unlucky that we've inherited this and that the present generations have it. And we thought, what would be the best way to celebrate this song and this tradition? So we embarked upon producing a CD, and we wanted this CD not alone to reflect the best tradition from the past, but also to represent the continuity of that tradition in Ranafast till today. We have 19 tracks and 21 different performers on the album. Most of the performers are from Ranafast. We have people from the age group of 22 to 89. We have a recording from 1955. But I suppose there are a number of artists too that have strong family connections, such as Miles Lunny and Donal Lunny, Mairead and Shrina Nugona. But we've been extremely fortunate too, because people have offered their help, and 2 singers that are both known nationally and internationally for their traditional singing, Maya Brennan of Clannad and Mairead Nugona of Alton, they've helped us, and we're very grateful to everybody that has helped.
I'm from Giota, but I always admired the Ranafast singers, the Nelly Nugona and Giota, and people I always went to for songs or versions of songs. And when Manus and Donegal were getting this project together, I was delighted to be part of it. what we've done with an old song is I changed around a few of the words and got a few versions of the song and just made it into my own version. And that's what people have done over the centuries. That's how a tradition remains alive. That's why it's never in a vacuum. It's let to breathe, and hopefully the next generation will do the same thing with it.
There's a very strong traditional sense. In fact, 6 or 7 of them are seannos, because they're being sung by the more senior members of the community. But we have embellished them with modern sounds as well.
Well, initially we set out to have a hall and a couple of enterprise units, but that has grown now to enterprise units, a hall, there's a museum, there's a local creche, and also there's a facility for the youth club. It is a small community, tight community, but the community works together well. You might call it the tradition Spirit and Vihilya, which is it's a traditional close-knit community, and we have worked well together.
I think it's important that it's helping the community centre, but I think we read a lot about the fragility of the Giota and communities like Ranafast, and projects like this encourage people about the rich cultural heritage, and they give them a sense of self-esteem, self-worth, and these are very important things. If we are Ranafast people are willing to keep this tradition alive and pass it on to the future generations.
Charig na nyár, is dáig ar chail ma mar réirc. Ac y dhéanamh faoin ní hócad magnú de.
About 30 years ago, there was a similar project, and it was in aid of the National School in Ranafast. The original record was a catalyst. It definitely was. People began to listen to these songs and use them in their repertoire. But this is like a step further, a recollection of old songs. Some of the same, some older, and some of the newer songs. And they've been recorded over the last year and put on a CD for the community. It's like these songs are like a gift to us, and this CD is a gift back to the people of Ranafast.
That CD, Ceol Cheann Dubhrann, is available online, and the website address is on your screens now.